No Cap-tivity. Freezy.
What up? You are officially locked in to No Cap-tivity with Freezy, where we tackle issues that sometimes have us trapped in this thing that we call life. But if you know me, you know my motto. To free yourself, you must heal yourself. Let me hear you say it. To free yourself, you must heal yourself. And if you rock with your boy Freezy, please hit the like and subscribe button hard right now. And also comment and share this video. That is if you rock with your boy Freezy. Is T. Morant, which is Ja Morant's father, the damn problem? What y'all think? Now everybody been talking about Ja Morant and all the poor decisions he's been making these past few months, correct? But can his trifling behavior stand the test of time? Cause it seemed like he want to be a thug and all, you feel what I'm saying?
It's here for the thug.
I don't know why. Cause the people in the hood tend to want to leave the damn hood. You feel me?
No Cap-tivity.
But one thing I can say about his pops, he was there from the beginning. I'm talking about when Ja Morant got drafted to the Memphis Grizzlies. And I'm gonna be honest, Ja one of my favorite players, if not my favorite player in the NBA, but that's neither here nor there. I wanted to start off my soliloquy by giving Ja Morant's daddy some props. Because look at the picture. He was obviously present in the boy's life. It looks like he's still with the mama, and he has a beautiful daughter to the right of him in this picture. What can you say, man? Kudos to Ja Morant's daddy, T. Morant.
No Cap-tivity.
But do y'all remember this? This was the first time he got in trouble. I think he was at a nightclub or something. I don't know. I don't really remember. But he brandished a gun and got messed up because it got all over social media, all over the news outlets, and eventually to the NBA, which led to a short suspension, virtually a slap on the wrist. And not too long after that, he was released from his punishment. But let's take a stroll down memory lane and revisit some of Ja's first encounters with trouble. How about we revisit some past footage that happened not too long ago when Ja Morant and the Grizzlies played the Los Angeles Lakers. Now the incident was between Ja Morant, his daddy T. Morant, and the one and only Shannon Sharpe.
There was a little bit of an incident here courtside at the Crypto.com arena. Dillon Brooks was having words with Shannon Sharpe.
Now it started with Dillon Brooks and Shannon Sharpe, as y'all can see.
And Hall of Famer at broadcast.
Then here comes Steven Adams with his dumb ass. And there's Ja Morant right here being attentive to his teammate, which I don't blame him, right? And lo and behold, who is this, y'all? T. Morant. And you see the referee trying to stop him from going over there? Why are you going over there, T. Morant? Huh? Can somebody answer that question, please? Why are you going over there, T. Morant?
Steven Adams comes over to protect his guy along with the supporting cast, and then
there you go, right here. See what I'm saying? Nah, look at Ja Morant. He got a little smirk on his face. Now I want y'all to pay attention to that little smirk now. But let's focus back on T. Morant, Ja Morant's dad. He more crunk than anybody else on the team. And he ain't even on the damn team. You feel me? What kind of example is this? Why, T. Morant? Why?
Shannon Sharpe still talking, and T. Morant, Ja Morant's dad, comes.
Can y'all see a pattern? Or is it just me? Y'all leave it in the comment section. Y'all know how we do. Is it just me? Nobody else is talking about this. Everybody's talking about Ja Morant. But this story here that I'm doing is about T. Morant. And hopefully you can see why.
Comes over, had an opportunity to talk to T. Morant, and he said, my blood pressure.
Now they pushing him all the way out. The referees can't contain him. Shannon Sharpe gone, and T. Morant is still mouthing off.
And just silly.
Just silly. I couldn't have said it no better than that. Should T. Morant have been one of those guys? All up in the confusion. All up in the mix. And one of the main ones causing confusion. What y'all think? Leave it in the comment section. But let's keep going. There's just been a second incident after all of that punishment, after all of that bad attention, after he wrote an apology letter and said he wasn't gonna do it no more. He actually learned from his mistakes. Going forward, right? He was gonna do better. Y'all check this out. Now right here, Ja Morant was hanging with his homeboy, who are very poor excuses for friends, if you ask me. But they was, as usual, balling out, thugging it. You feel me?
No Cap-tivity.
And he got caught brandishing a firearm once again. Y'all check it out. Now they having a good old time in the car. Like it's no tomorrow. There you go. You seen it? Let's start it over. There it is right there. Now it's blurry, but if I play it back again, you'll catch it. His homeboy foolishly held up the camera simultaneously while Ja Morant throwed up the firearm in a gangster-like motion. Y'all check it out again. Right here. Boom. Seen it? Seen how his homeboy snatched the phone back? Because he knew he had messed up right at that moment. Okay, that's enough. But I'm gonna ask y'all one more time. Is it only Ja Morant to blame for all of these foolish encounters that he's been a part of? Or has he been around someone who has set bad examples most of his life? I don't know. All I can do is go by what I've seen thus far from the person I know that's been closest to him since he got drafted. His pops, T. Morant. Now, I don't think a lot of people have even touched on this subject matter because the whole focal point has been on Ja Morant, right? But how does T. Morant play a part in this? Well, that's his son, correct? I would argue T. Morant is probably one of the most influential, if not the most influential, person in Ja Morant's life. After all, he is his dad and he raised him from birth. I'm just guessing. But if this is the case, why as a father would you allow your son to continue this repetitive, foolish behavior? For the life of me, I don't know. Because listen, let's look at the worst case scenario, right? If Ja Morant gets suspended indefinitely or just gets completely kicked off the team, and then after that, no other NBA team wants nothing to do with this dude. T. Morant, how are you gonna feel? Could you have tried harder to talk to your son and prevent this? Could you have been a better example in the presence of your son? Nobody's talking about this, but your boy Freezy is.
No Cap-tivity.
And to make it worse, let's revisit how Ja Morant even got recruited to Murray State College. This man was at a basketball camp trying out for other Division I college teams and didn't make the cut. But by happenstance, a recruiter by the name of James Kane stumbled upon Ja Morant as he was getting some Doritos or something from the snack machine. And that's how Ja Morant ended up getting his shot on the Division I stage. Now, if that ain't something to be grateful for, I don't know what is. You tell me. But I got a theory, and y'all might not like this, but if you look closely into Ja Morant's eyes, he look a little slow, don't he? Don't he look a little slow? Y'all don't see it. Look a little deeper in his eye. Look at it. And look at that crooked smile. It just show all the signs of a kid who had a hard time. But I don't think y'all really see it. Let me show y'all another picture. Look at that. You see the look of confusion? I'm telling y'all, Ja Morant is a little slow. You got to be. If you made the same mistakes with a firearm twice.
No Cap-tivity.
I mean, come on. How many times does it take to lose $200 million? But let me show y'all one more picture, because I don't think y'all see it for real. Look at that. Now, if y'all can't see it on this picture, I'm just gonna give up because look, I've been seeing it. That boy is slow as hell. Let me blow it up for y'all. You telling me this boy ain't slow? That what you really telling me? Now y'all gonna look Freezy right in his damn eyes and say, nah, Freezy, he ain't slow. That boy slow as molasses. And I ain't just talking.
That's all you do.
No.
You rap.
Hell no. That boy slow. But you know what? I don't think y'all convinced yet. Let me show y'all one more picture. Now, if this don't say it all, I don't know what to do. Look at it. Look at the nose. That's that slow nose. Yeah, it's such a thing. The boy ain't got good sense. So y'all go easy on my boy. Because I finally figured out his daddy ain't got good sense and Ja Morant might be a little slow.
No Cap-tivity.
Thank me later. But I think it's about time for a good word from the Lord, don't you say? And this one comes from 2 Timothy 3rd chapter. And it reads, This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. To support stories of this magnitude, of this importance, sponsor the show by sending your cash out to $Freezy1976. And also, the PayPal information is listed below in the description. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, No Captivity with Freezy.
No Cap-tivity.
Hit the notification bell as well so you can be up on all the latest updates that we release. And like I always say, y'all, and I'm gonna dedicate this one to you, Morant, to free yourself, you must heal yourself. And until the next time, we out of here.
No Cap-tivity. Freezy.